Hi, all the solar power fans out there. My name is Joseph. I have started building solar power systems since the COVID time. I have already installed the solar system at a cabin in the wilderness. It's off grid, so I have been using my solar system for like 3 or 4 years now. At the same time, I'm trying to build a bigger solar system at my house in the city. And I'm very happy that I have found a new product on the internet. This is the new SRNE ASF series. So the one that I purchased was the higher end 10 kilowatt system with Wi-Fi. So for that system, the price is $1,900. The C means Canadian dollars. So for the US dollars, it's lower than this. The price I paid was a little bit lower, less than 1,900. I already received it. So I will be making a video about opening it up very soon. And this price includes the shipping fee, so it will be delivered to your door. But you have to pay import tax on this. So just pay import tax, and it is collected actually by the shipping company for the import tax before they give this to you. Anyway, that's the story. So I'm going to first show you the promotional video here. It's very short. I think it doesn't have any voice. It only has some music. So it shows some of the most important features of the device. You can see there are two solar charging ports, PV1, PV2, so you can connect two solar panel systems. Okay, so I'm just going to go through very quickly some of the important features of this device. I think this is the most powerful that I can find on the market with reasonable price, because I think $1,900 is a very good price. And my 3 or 4 years of solar power DIY experience told me that if you had the money, it would be nice to start with a 48-volt system right from the beginning and buy enough batteries. Now the lithium batteries is the lowest I've ever seen. I used to spend like $2,000 or $2,200 to buy 16 piece of 200 amp hour batteries. Now they're sold for less than $1,300. It is like almost 40% discount now. So I think this is now the best time to buy lithium batteries. Sorry, let's come back to this device. So the one that I bought was this 10 kilowatt system, and basically it allows two solar panel import. The highest voltage could be 500 volts, I can't imagine using a 500-volt solar system. I'm just afraid that some accident may happen and then may hurt someone. The highest that I try maybe in the near future would be to couple 3 panels in series. So 3 panels in series usually would give you 120 volts open circuit voltage. So you don't want to couple too many solar panels in series, because if there's any shade on one of them in a series, it will reduce the power for the whole system. So you want to have some parallel, so that one, like if you have two, like you have 6 panels, you have 3 in series, the other 3 also in series, but these 2 are in parallel. So if one of the panels is blocked by by a tree or by a shade, the other 3 in parallel would still be functioning 100%. So you have to be very careful about only seeking highest voltage. I think that is when you have a place where there's no blocking at all. It's the whole day sunshine. Then you might have the luxury to try to use a much higher voltage system. And also, I don't want it to be too dangerous. I think 3 panels in series making 120-volt open circuit voltage. Usually, once you close the circuit, it is much lower than 120 volts. Let's assume that it is 100 volts, and the maximum current, that's not very high, so it's only 22 amps for each charging ports. So if your voltage is 100 volts and you have 22 amps of current, maybe you want to be safe to only allow 20 amp coming in. 20 amp, you can use very small wires, like a 10 gauge wire would be enough for 20 amp current system. Anyway, so that would be 2000 watts. So 2 of them would allow you to connect 4000 watts. 4000 watts is a pretty big, for like a single user, is a pretty big solar system. So that is good enough. 4 charging modes are available: solar only, mains only. Mains, I think, means the city power. Mains priority, solar priority, mixed mains, and PV charging. I'm going to find out what do they mean exactly, because I have never used this kind of options in other systems that I have now. I'm now using only 24-volt system. So I have bought many smaller inverters, and which is now a waste of money. Anyway, I'm going to switch eventually to this 48-volt system and split phase, both at my cabin and at my house in the city. So I bought another one. Actually, I will also introduce it. That was an older one, MPP. It is a Taiwanese brand. It is called LV6048. 60 means it allows 6,000 watts or 6 kilowatts, a little bit smaller than this one. It also allows split phase, and it's also a 48-volt battery system. And very similar, but I think it's a little bit cheaper, but I think this one is the most powerful. And another observation is that the inverters, the price never went down. Maybe they stay unchanged a little bit, but they still go up. So in the past 4 or 5 years, my observation is that none of the inverters has decreased in price. Maybe stayed more or less the same, or went up. Generally went up a little bit, maybe a few percent every year. so it's more expensive. So it's worth buying the device even if you're not using it now, because I think they will become more expensive. I don't know. That's my experience in the last 4 years. Doesn't tell anything in the future. I really regret that I bought so much lithium, the LFP batteries. I could have saved thousands of dollars. But anyway, who knows? Who would know this big decrease in the lithium price of the lithium and the price of lithium batteries? Anyway, there is now sodium batteries coming out, and they are supposed to be less expensive, but I heard that they are selling more expensive than lithium batteries because they are new, and they are charging a lot more than lithium. So I don't think I have time to buy the sodium. I don't have time to wait, and I already bought enough. I bought more than $20,000 of batteries. I have a lot of them anyway. So just come back to here. So that's it. So I really like the split phase option because I plan one day to my cabin is about 75 kilometers to a little town where I need to do shopping. So I plan to install enough solar power. I have enough solar power now for my everyday use. I can use microwave. I can use rice cooker. I even when the weather is not very warm, like it's like 10 degrees or 15 degrees in the evening, I even turn on an electric heater, the oil heater, to a very low level so that I maintain my room temperature at about 19 degrees Celsius to make my life more comfortable there. So I have enough power for my daily use, but I want to install more panels and to have a bigger system so that I can charge my EV so that I have enough power to go to town, so that I don't need to pay any gas price when I go to town shopping every week or something. So that's the goal. So I want this split phase so that I have 240-volt system, which makes it easier to charge an EV. So that's the introduction, and I will soon make an open box video on this device, and later I will make another video to show you the functioning and the properties of this device. Thank you for your attention.